Welcome back to Inside South Florida. If you were like me, you have been doing a lot of spending over the holidays, and our WSFL-TV Trusted Advisor, Chad Van Horn from the Van Horn Law Group, stopped by the show recently to tell us how we can manage debt this season and not have that January credit card bill shock. Watch. Happiest of holidays to you, Chad. You know, we're spending a lot of money this season. The credit cards are hot. We're swiping and swiping and swiping, and that can lead to some of us being in more debt than we actually bargained for. What should we do? How should we develop a plan?
Well, first off, it's gotten so easy now. You don't even have to swipe anymore, right? You tap, you put your phone up to it. These big box stores, whether it be Macy's or these online stores, whether it be Amazon, make it so easy to spend money. And mentally, they're encouraging you, obviously, to buy more than the one or two things that you need. It's that old story. You walk into Target, you need some shampoo, and then you walk out with a $110 bill. It's like, what did I buy? So
Right.
Right? So the best thing that you can do is you got to go in with a plan, because these big box stores are going to do everything they can to get you off of that plan. So if your plan is to go in and buy five items, don't leave with 50 items. So go in with your shopping list. And if you want to give yourself some leeway, you can add a little bonus buy, and just make sure you know exactly how much you're going to spend that day. Because it is so easy to just pile everything up, tap your card, and you're on your way. And then a month from now, after the holidays, you're thinking, how the heck am I going to pay all this?
Right. You have that January dread billing statement that hits you around the last part of January where you thought, oh, you know what? I was good last holiday season. No, you weren't. Or another thing that happens when you go to, as you said, the big box retailers is, hey, open up a credit card, save 20% today, save 25% today. And they always get you with that.
Absolutely. And actually, I'm one of the people that I recommend taking advantage of those offers, as long as you do it responsibly. So make sure you go in there, and if your goal was to spend $200 and you're going to get 20% off, you can spend the $240, but don't go in and spend $500 and
Right.
then get that shock a month later, and then you're unable to pay it off, and then you have to pay interest on top of interest.
With that said, Chad, managing debt when you have overspent, where are we? How do we do that? What's the best way to come back from the brink?
So the number one resolution for New Year's is always to exercise more, lose weight. Number two, get out of debt. Most people don't follow through on either of those, unfortunately, and I'm guilty of the first one for sure. But the second one is really focusing. And with any resolution that you're going to come to, you got to focus on the issue. So some people's issue is they spend too much. So what I recommend, again, write down everything that you spend on a monthly basis, figure out what your income is, put everything on a spreadsheet, make it easy for you to figure out where you're losing the money. Normally it's with interest. And then if that gets to a level where you simply can't pay it, then you gotta come see me, and we'll figure out what your legal options are and how we can get you out of that hole.
When is the best time to come see you then? What's the threshold, Chad?
Most people wait until the last minute, like they're garnishing your paycheck, the judgment's getting entered, lawsuits are filed, they're taking your car. The best time to call me is when you start feeling that anxiety or stress, where you're like, you know what, I don't know how I'm going to pay this. You start falling behind on those minimum payments. The sooner that you get in to meet with me, the more options that we're going to have, and the less stress you're going to have during this holiday season.